The family tragedy that began with an unthinkable secret. No one in the neighborhood ever imagined that the Tran family, known for their warmth and quiet happiness, was living on the edge of a devastating truth. From the outside, everything seemed perfect: shared dinners, laughter echoing through open windows, and a bond that looked unbreakable. But behind the closed doors of their modest home, a secret was slowly unraveling everything they had built. It started with small changes that were easy to ignore. Lingering silences at the dinner table. Avoided eye contact. A growing tension that no one dared to address. Mrs. Tran, once the heart of the family, became distant, often lost in thought. Her son-in-law, Min, who had always been respectful and cheerful, began spending more time away, offering vague excuses that no one questioned, at least not out loud. Lan, Mrs. Tran's daughter, was the first to notice that something was wrong. At first, she brushed it off as stress. Life had been busy, after all. But as days turned into weeks, her unease grew. There were whispers she couldn't quite hear, moments that felt off, and a heavy atmosphere that followed her wherever she went in her own home. One evening, everything changed. Lan came home earlier than expected. The house was unusually quiet, the kind of silence that feels unnatural. As she stepped inside, she sensed something was wrong. She called out, but no one answered. Then she heard a faint sound from the living room. What she discovered in that moment shattered her world completely. The truth was not just shocking, it was unbearable. The secret that had been hidden for so long finally surfaced, exposing a betrayal that cut deeper than words could describe. It wasn't just about broken trust, it was about the collapse of everything Lynn believed her family stood for. The people she loved most had crossed a line that could never be undone. Confrontation followed, loud and chaotic. Accusations filled the air, tears streamed endlessly, and explanations came too late to make a difference. There were no justifications that could repair the damage. The family that once stood united was now divided by a truth too painful to accept. In the days that followed, the once lively home turned cold and empty. Conversations ceased. Doors remained closed. The warmth that had defined the Tran family vanished, replaced by silence and regret. Neighbors began to notice the change, whispering among themselves, piecing together fragments of a story they would never fully understand. What made it all the more tragic was how avoidable